Today, I'm going to show you how to make world-class compost tea in 3 easy steps. To make Boogie Brew tea requires the use of chlorine-free water. In this case, I'm making not even a 5-gallon batch of Boogie Brew Compost tea. I've obtained the use of chlorine-free water by simply taking the air pump with just 3 air stones and 45 liters a minute of oxygen. It will off-gas the chlorine that's in this city water within about 2 hours. By the way, a tip with the air pump is that sometimes these things vibrate and they tend to be noisy. I like to keep it up out of the way, then I always know where it is. It is, after all, a 40-watt device, and hang it from a convenient spot. And then that way, it's actually quieter, it vibrates less. Boogie Brew comes to you in breathable and biodegradable packaging. This allows the product to continue to breathe and thus live while still in its package. Do not be surprised, in fact, be happily surprised when you see a fine layer of white, powdery material coating your Boogie Brew tea ingredients. This is definitely the sign of beneficial microbiologicals that are going to work in tandem with the power of oxygen to produce a world-class horticultural elixir. To make your Boogie Brew tea, simply take 1 cup of dried granulated Boogie Brew matter and put it in the burlap bag for each 5 to 10 gallons of fresh compost tea that you wish to make. For the grower who wants to make much larger quantities of tea, this bag will easily suffice in up to a 60-gallon or more reservoir. Ideally, take an oxygen stone and insert it into the center of the bag. Thus, your burlap boogie bag becomes oxycentric. The tea literally gets to breathe from within. This is an ideal exchange of beneficial biological matter and oxygen. Great recipe for life. Take the convenient drawstring, pull it tight, put it in your bucket, tie your string down on the side to something. We're going to watch and wait for bubbles to start to occur, indicating a bioactive explosion. Okay, we're back with the tea, and after several hours of brewing, or when you see a healthy layer of foam developing at the top of the bucket, it's ready for soil infusion. I'm going to take the burlap boogie tea bag out, set it aside for future use, and I'm going to feed fresh Boogie Brew tea diluted 1 part to 5 parts for fruits and vegetables. Once a month, feed your lawn with a dilution of 1 to 20 parts fresh Boogie Brew tea. I'm now going to use fresh Boogie Brew Compost tea to bring woefully neglected plants back to life. Upon transplanting, apply fresh Boogie Brew Compost tea to eliminate the risk of shock. For additional fortification, you can elect to sprinkle some dried and granulated loose Boogie Brew tea blend into the top 1-inch layer of your soil. Foliar feeding with a potent compost tea diluted 1 to 10 with chlorine-free water completely eliminates the need for poisonous insecticides due to the tea's generation of a thick, waxy defense barrier on all plant tissue. Apply liberally to all garden ornamentals, trees, fruits, and vegetables.